All right, y'all. So this is the Homeroom with Smooth podcast. I'm Smooth. I got with me. Hold on, real quick. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying. Leave your comments all at the bottom. You know what I'm saying. I got some new faces on here. I got some old faces. So I'm gonna just let y'all go through and introduce yourself, starting with Lee, and you just go fly across. Man.
All right, fuck. I was trying to set it up on something. Sorry. Hey, my name's Lee, otherwise known as Why Me. Damn it! What's good, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm Celine. It's just Celine. L is just 7.
Okay.
Yo, my camera is fucked up, so y'all get to see an Avi of me, but at KJ is dope. Well, that's me and the Avi, Celine.
What happened? You were just here.
Yeah, I know, man. So I was on my. God damn it. So I'm KJ is dope, but god damn it, I was just on my phone trying to use the shit because my laptop hasn't been updated for work and my camera fucked up. So I gotta wait till IT come back, and they don't come back till Tuesday. So
okay, all right.
Unless I can get the African nigga on the phone today. Hopefully he likes to work on weekends.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Ebony King on Instagram, _Ebony_King. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm into fitness.
Yeah.
I'm getting into photography too, so y'all gonna see a whole lot of that shit later.
Yeah. Hey, like he called with the fitness stuff. Like he got me. He corrected my form on a lot of activities because I would have been and killed myself.
I need to gain some weight.
He looked like a fit dude.
I want to gain 15 pounds.
I can help you with that.
Maintain it.
I can help you with that.
KJ, shut the fuck up.
Back shots mania!
I already know where you're headed.
I already told you where my head is. You trying to have another kid? Back shots mania!
Oh my god!
It's like no.
KJ.
It's like no.
Is there any way we can like mute him?
What? Wow. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, time out. Niggas take a 5-week hiatus from the podcast and then come back here trying to mute me. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
Wait. Hey, y'all know when I get up or by the time I'm going to sleep, y'all are like waking up.
Nah, you was in Miami living your best life and said fuck us and then was posting on the gram and shit.
I was working.
Yeah, okay.
My life is a party.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to be like,
all right. So obviously everything is decently good in y'all lives and whatnot. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So like, let's talk about this Zakari Richardson situation. Like how y'all feel about it? Like her being disqualified for smoking weed. Like how y'all feel about
that? Bullshit, fucking bullshit. Because they do the same shit every fucking time.
So I thought she wasn't disqualified.
Nah, they said as of now she's disqualified.
Yeah, as of now,
she's disqualified for it's for 30 days. It's a 30-day hiatus, but she's disqualified from the race that everybody wants her to see, or that everybody wants to see her in, the 100-meter dash.
The 100 meter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She would have won that shit too.
She was literally smoking their ass.
She was.
I see what you did there. Ha ha ha. Celine, you ain't shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like it's...
I was waiting to say that. I was waiting.
It's so stupid that weed is like made taboo in sports because like there's so many like medicinal reasons to take it, and then like it's not even performance enhancing. Like you don't gain anything from it. Like it's different if they were like doing a rail of coke or something to get that energy, or PCP. Or
like, said a rail of coke. Oh my god, Lee is funny as shit.
I'm just saying, like it's different if they were doing some crazy shit like that or like fucking steroids. But then weed, you're lying, bro. You're lying. Like UFC has now allowed you to smoke weed. You can smoke weed in the UFC now.
I mean, my thoughts about it are, I feel like with I'm not mad that she was suspended, right? I mean, weed is weed. A crime is a crime. She broke the rules. Okay, fine. That's cool. Whatever. We've all broken the rules. What I'm not gonna sit up here and what I'm not gonna stand here for is motherfuckers up here who've been cheating drug tests, who still scamming PPP loans, who unemployed or underemployed and can't pass a drug test, is up here throwing salt on her name. That's what I'm not gonna stand for. Yeah, she broke the rules, and okay, fine, we'll give her 30 days, but whatever. But I'm not gonna stand for niggas up here slandering her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can get behind that 100. I can get behind that 100% because people fucking reckless. You know what I'm saying? From their house, like that. That's like social media's problem in general. Like you've never done anything even close to that great as we done, and you over there like talking real bad about her. I'm like, and she went through a real traumatic event. You know what I'm saying? And still showed up and won.
She just lost her mama, man.
And on top of that, the person that told her was somebody that she did not know. A reporter told her that her mom died.
Yeah, now imagine that feeling, learning about your mother dying from a total stranger.
Yeah, but no.
And then having to go race.
And they're also.
So I'm torn. Go
ahead, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What I was gonna say was also
yeah, go ahead, King. Go ahead. Like
King.
We talking about it's your time.
Oh, you talking to me? So I'm torn because like yes, I don't think she should have got suspended for. I don't think anybody should get suspended, but at the same time, like she herself even said, like going in, like I knew the rules. I knew I wasn't supposed to do it. So yes, you know what I'm saying it's like a watery area, but at the same time, she knew what she was doing, and she knew she could possibly get drug tests for it. I think it was a piss poor decision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand her mother died. She needed to cope. She needed to do all that, but at the same time, like you putting like a portion of your career in jeopardy. Just because you need to choose that specific coping method.
Right.
And it kind of
that is a good point to bring up.
At some point.
It's just crazy how like if she would have been drinking and crashed a car, got a DUI, she still would be able to run.
Yeah,
I just
selling a test for weed. I feel like this will open the gates for change as far as like the rules. I feel like this is like opening a can of worms that needed to be talked about. Because to me, obviously, like she said, she knew exactly what she was doing, and she's taking like full accountability for it. But at the same time, like I think everybody can agree on saying like there's people that literally take steroids to be who she is. And she cleared all steroids, she cleared all other drugs or whatever. And she was smoking weed. And that's if anything, it's a performance de-enhancer. Like it's going to make her perform worse than what her actual potential is. And now she can't race in the race that everybody wants to see her race in. And this is the race that all the girls that have those times, this is to see if she's really going to, beat those other women with real competition. She's gonna have real competition this time. She's not gonna just be smoking everybody. This is the actual head-to-head deal that we're talking about. And it's like, to me, it's like, damn, like I hate that.
A certain race.
I think it's the 4x1 or the 4x4 or something. Like the relays, she'll be able to race in, but not the dash.
I don't know if y'all remember though. But in Rio, the white boy swimmer, that nigga lied and said he got robbed by a bunch of locals and almost had the U.S. going to war with a third world country and shit. And they come to find out that nigga lied, and then nobody really said shit about it. So, I mean, I don't know.
Who is that?
It's like, what's his name? Ryan Lochte or whatever the fuck his last name.
Yeah, Ryan Lochte. Yeah.
Like the niggas, him and like some other niggas went out, got drunk, and lost their shit, and said they got robbed. And niggas had the whole U.S. ready to go to war with Brazil and shit over the Olympics. And then come to find out, the footage shows that them niggas was the ones like they was harassing the police officers and some other stuff. And they never really got in trouble. I mean, people said something about it. It was in the news, but it ain't nearly as much heat as the media is giving Sha'Carri. So I mean, I don't know.
Bro, they just honestly, they be waiting to tear black people down whenever they get a chance.
Absolutely.
But go ahead,
You know what that is, though. Like,
yeah, we know.
They know black people like weed.
Is what? Are we
everybody like.
I mean, I'm about to say, are we the only race?
I'm just saying, like, black people get careless. I swear, at this point, like.
Oh, I mean, but we're not the only race of people that smoke bud, though.
Well, of course not, but I guarantee if Michael Phelps smoked some weed, they would have covered it up.
Did he smoke some weed? He did.
So he did.
He smoked some weed, and he's like a known alcoholic.
Right.
So he did get fined and like put on restrictions for that as well. But what was weird about it was he was still able to swim, when he did get caught smoking.
Yeah.
See, that's bullshit.
Right. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. And Michael Phelps. I seen a Twitter meme that said Michael Phelps was like, "Why y'all bringing my name up? Like, it ain't me this time. It ain't me.
Right?
Why y'all put me in it?"
He was like, "Leave me out of this. I got to do with it."
Nah, for real. But no, like real shit. I mean, honestly, it's just like. It's unfortunate, but honestly, I mean, she's taken accountability for it, which I applaud her for that, because it's like, she's like, all she's saying is like, how can somebody tell me how to cope and deal with my, stuff unless you've dealt with the same thing that I've dealt with, then who are you to tell me like what I'm supposed to do to get through like this, patch in my life. Well, not even a patch. Like, that's something she got to deal with the rest of her life.
She's right in a sense. Yeah.
But she's taking accountability.
Right in a sense, right? He's right in a sense. But, like, the Olympics is an international standard, right?
Yeah.
So it's not something that the U.S. can just, like, dictate, right? So
that's a good point to bring up.
She did take accountability. It's just everybody else that's talking.
That's just like they saying people with afro hair can't wear swim caps in the race. Like what?
What?
Yes, they made it a rule.
Large swim caps. You got to have a certain size swim cap.
You have to have a certain size swim cap. So basically, my thing is, people with afro hair can't wear a large swim cap to cover their hair, right? And swim cap is a significant thing for swimmers to help them like swim faster, right? So their hair isn't pulling weight.
Yeah, no drag.
But that ain't stopping nothing. Black people just gonna braid that shit up anyway and keep it pushing.
And there's no rule like anything hanging outside of the swim cap, is it?
You could tuck that shit, just like I got this scarf on. Well, I ain't tucking nothing, but shut up. I got the little squiggly thing. Whatever.
He just showed us she was bald headed and she talking about some yo, I'm gonna tuck it.
hey, when you decided to cut them,
Um,
what did you think?
but yeah, okay, so yeah, we pretty much done covered that all the way. But I really want to get into this other topic. So like, why are people so like unapproachable on dating apps? Like, why are they so act so crazy? Like, it's
Oh, right.
even
It's like my time
even when you're
frame.
not on, even when it's not like dating apps, like dating in general. Like, why are people so unapproachable? You know what I mean? But KJ, what was you finna say? Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's enough of my time for this week. I appreciate y'all checking out Homeroom with Smooth podcast. We're gonna end it right here.
No, no, fam. No, fam.
I,
No,
I, I,
fam.
I have no comments on the situation, sir. I don't have no comments. I mean, niggas is weird. I mean, that's the best way I could put it. And I feel like people. I'm gonna take the Celine route. I feel like a lot of people actually haven't done the adequate healing that they need to do before they get their ass on the internet. And I feel like the reason why you got a bunch of hurt ass people on the internet is because they a bunch of hurt ass people in real life. And if they would take more accountability for themselves in real life, then we wouldn't have the issues on the internet because they'd be healed in real life. Boom. Just like my nigga Celine.
All right, thank you.
Gang,
Hey,
Hey,
I wouldn't have said it any better.
Yes,
Okay,
go.
okay. All right, fine, Mister. I want to be healed and all that other stuff. I get that.
I was speaking. I was that was me speaking in my Celine voice.
Speaking in your Celine voice. Okay. Now,
Yeah, you know
KJ,
when I get, you know when I actually talk about, some real shit, I gotta get it right. Like I'll be.
Oh man! Oh my god!
Yo, it's fucking goofy.
no, but like, you'll see stuff like online where like people like they'll be like
You can post a
doctoring
screen. You can post the screenshots, bro. If you
no, I'm not gonna post. I'm not gonna post them in here. Like, I'm
It
not even
happened in
gonna
real
do
life too.
that.
It happened in real life too.
Yeah, but like people be like
I'm being
posting.
petty.
Like,
I'm being petty.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it does happen in real life too. But like people be like
Yeah.
doctoring their photos. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole nother person, or they'll be saying, "I'm trying to talk to somebody" or whatever. Then you message that person, right? And then they get mad. You know what I'm saying? That you messaged it, or they get mad at other people that had messaged them. And I'm like, why are you even on a dating app if you don't want to be messaged? If you don't want to be messaged, just get off the app.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
I don't know. A lot of people on some weird shit. Yeah, on Tinder anyway. Hey, like when you trying to like actually date some of these people,
I thought Tinder was a fucking app.
it is
See,
a
look,
fucking
hey,
app. Like
listen.
you're gonna have way more
It
success
is
fucking
fucking.
than you are dating.
You
But
can
Yeah.
make it clear in your bio that hey, listen, I ain't trying to get on, I ain't know none of that relationship shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to meet people, network, that's it. And then they get
yeah,
dead jumping in. So what do you want? Motherfucker, did you read?
Right.
no, it like I would say like
Stop.
I've heard Tinder success stories
So they don't have anything to say.
about like people
They
like
said that book for
actually
like the next
like
6
finding the one. But like
Mhm.
most of the time, you're just fucking on Tinder. You know what I mean?
Swipe right, swipe left. I've never been on Tinder, but that ain't that what people do?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a lot more swiping right. You just swipe on right on everybody, and then sift through it later. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, for real. Like, really, that's what it is. Like, you just swipe right a bunch of times, and then you filter through it later. But like that mess,
Yep.
like, is like aggravating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's like, "Yo, so like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be chill. I don't want no relationship." Blah blah blah. All right, cool. I'm on the same page. Then y'all go out somewhere, and then after the night, you know what I'm saying? They like, "So what are we?"
Cause that
What do you
they get
mean?
that
Bitches be
energy, boy.
falling in
Like they
love.
What do you
realize
Bitches be
mean?
falling in
oh,
love.
like this dude got some good quality.
Like,
Like,
why?
damn.
Like, dang, I didn't actually think I was gonna like this person.
Right.
You know, it might be one of those things where like people will say that just so like they don't get their heart broken later because they.
I feel like it's a pre-running mechanism,
I,
as
th- I
in
think
like
yeah,
as
I
in
think
like
so too.
Keep up with that
people
lie.
people
People are
always
afraid to
say
commit.
they don't want something, and that's what they desire the most.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they really don't want that shit.
That's also
sometimes
true.
that.
Hey man,
But,
listen,
like,
man, when you
Accept that sometimes people don't.
But women,
And,
but more so on the women aspect of it, women be lying on God.
man,
Thank
you
you,
just gotta,
thank you,
man, you just
thank
gotta.
you. You said it, not us.
Hold on,
Look
say that
at it.
again.
Look at it.
Say it again one more
Love you.
time. What'd you say, Celine?
I'm not repeating that. Okay, everybody else
All
heard
right.
it. They heard it.
Well, replay. Instant replay.
I just wanna.
Slow mo.
They're
You
gonna
said,
they're gonna make a song out of it. Women be lying. Women be lying.
On TikTok.
you said I could put that on my TikTok.
We're gonna have
Say it again. Hey, we gotta make that. I'm down.
We're about to have every angle of that.
Man, for real, bro. 'Cause, like that man drives me, man. Like, and then another thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people aren't upfront even with like people aren't even upfront with like whether or not they got kids or not. Like they don't be talking like whether or not
I don't
still
I don't
married,
think that's
whether or not they still married. You know
Hold
what
on,
I'm saying?
time out.
yeah.
Yeah. I got something to say about the being honest part because that shit be blowing me, right? So, with the exception of Celine, there's no other woman that I would ever date that has children, right? So, Pete,
Bro,
right?
hey, my boy be.
So Pete, right? So Pete, right? I was on this date. I was on fucking Bumble. In my profile, it said no big girls and no women with children, respectfully, right? Bruh, hold on.
You're lying. You did not put that in there.
I did. I sent them a screenshot back. I said what I sent. I swear to God.
Hey,
So-
you know what you want.
So I end
Damn,
up matching.
bro,
No,
savage.
I end up matching with this. I end up matching with this woman, and we hitting it off. And the vibe is dope. So I'm like, yeah, like let's link up for some coffee and some board games. Like we got spots out here where you could go to like coffee, like a coffee shop, and they had like games and smoothies and shit, right? So I was like, yo, let's link up there.
Yeah.
She was like, all right, I gotta make sure it's okay with my sister. And I'm like, wait a minute, your sister's not coming on a date. She said no, but I gotta make sure my daughter has a babysitter. And I'm like, daughter? She was like, yeah, I have an 8-year-old daughter. And I'm sitting there like, you know what? I might make an exception. The conversation was dope. Her daughter's older. She seems kind of cool. You know, woo, woo, woo.
Was she attractive though?
No, she was no, not really. So
Yeah.
I mean, she was in the beginning. She was in the beginning,
She
but
deadlifts like 600 pounds.
no. She was slim, but let's say her and Smooth look like twins.
1:30 now.
Whoa.
I did a little pausing.
No, like legit, bro. Like legit. No, like legit, bro. She was like legit, bro. She was bald as fuck. And not like cancer patient bald. Like she was bald.
I do my shoulder shrugs about
But see, here's the thing though. Going back to the lion part, she had on a wig in her photo.
wellness, so they look
So,
at development.
but anyways,
So they say
I look
upper
past all that.
development.
So we get to the fucking date,
Ladies
and we
like
had a dope time, and it was pretty chill.
But
But
Looking fat.
she got mad at me and didn't want to meet up with me anymore because I told her that I was unsure if I wanted to have children right now at this point in my life. And she was mad that I told my ex-girlfriend that I didn't want children with her. And she was like, well, if you don't want children with your ex, that means you don't want kids at all. And I'm like, how do you correlate those two things?
I'm just not ready yet.
Oh yeah,
I'm just,
hey, look, we talked about this last episode, man. You gotta let the birds be the birds, man.
Bruh.
Like, that's a bird right there. Like,
Bruh,
You overlooking the
away.
unoverlookable. That even you overlooking the unoverlookable.
Bruh, I let the bird fly away, man. But
yeah.
I feel like
I
all
mean,
this
I
shit
you
could
don't
you
want
gotta walk off.
I feel like all this could have been avoided had she read my bio and she would
We
have saw I
don't.
said no women with kids.
people don't read bios, bro. People
Nah,
swipe
don't
right.
nobody read
Well,
my
when she
bio.
told you she had a kid, you should have just been an asshole and been like, look, you should have read the fucking bio, man.
Keep it
Nah,
a band at all times.
I'm gonna keep it a
Yeah.
band, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band, man. If she don't look cute to me, like We not going
Lock
no
in, Byron.
motherfucking
Act
where.
like you went smashing that Sasquatch when we was out there in Qatar. Lock in.
Bro,
Lock
see
in.
that you lied.
Lock in. Lock in.
He had the deployment goggles on.
Capping.
He had the deployment goggles on.
Capping.
Alright.
Cap.
Bro, she was 5'11".
No, sir. No, sir. See, here you go. Just
And
make
she was
it
hood,
up.
too. She was hood,
He had
too,
the
boy.
he had the desert goggles
Oh,
on.
bro, I know you. You stupid. No, you know. Time to chill. Ain't nothing going on. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I go to bed by myself.
I do
wake
have
up by
something to say about the
Bro,
child thing,
we done hang
though.
out every day, bro.
Okay, look. Anyway, go ahead, Lee. Go ahead, Lee. What you got to say? Go.
Like, I don't think you have to announce that you got a
Hey,
child
am I
on
the
a
only one
date.
who
To
hears
be
this,
fair,
slow motion voice?
I disagree, Lee. I disagree because I feel like that's like withholding information doesn't allow the person to make the best informed decision for
I
themselves.
want some.
that's also true. But it's just like I imagine these like women with children like also have like a really hard time getting into the dating world, and they
You
feel
should
the
have kept
need
your
to
legs
do that.
closed.
Yeah, I think it's someone else's.
Yeah.
I can't say that. I can't even say that because, like, look, okay.
I mean,
have
if you
a son. I have a stepson. That's why I'm like, no, there's levels to this shit. Oh God, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that women with kids that aren't really that attractive have a hard time getting into the dating world because
there we go. There it is.
people have.
I'm not dating
I ain't
one
gonna
with
lie,
kids
like,
at all. Like,
But is it
I
my
ain't gonna
fault that
lie,
she
like,
racially
it
challenged?
seems like
Sayonara.
No, your situation is different. I'm talking more like in general, because like it's
yo, is that
it's a whole
Lee?
it's a
His
different
like
story,
voice sounds
man.
slowed down like crazy.
And I think it might just be like the latency between y'all two. But for me, everybody's coming in at the same time, so I can hear everybody and everything like in real time. Okay. So yeah. But anyway, who was talking?
I was like, or I was just
Yeah, go
saying,
ahead,
like,
finish your
women,
piece.
to me, like, ever since, like, I had became single, it seems like I'm honey and it's a whole bunch of bees or bears or whatever trying to get the fucking honey.
So, question.
So,
Count me in, nigga, because I'm trying to get the fucking honey.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with Celine though. Celine, you are a very beautiful woman too, though.
Hey, hold up,
like,
Nick. Hold up. Hey, hold on. Back up. It's like, no.
Encroachment.
You said back
Flag
up.
on the play. Encroachment. Flag on the play.
Man, if y'all can see my face right now, boy. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
but
about to eject Lee out the game.
She is though. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Absolutely.
Like she's very beautiful. So like
Go ahead, bro.
We've seen her like recent photos. She doesn't look like pregnancy is to like warped her body too much. She looks like she rubber band back, you know. So but like there are other women out there like that are maybe not as blessed as then okay, maybe I shouldn't say that like they don't have to lie to you about having kids, but they don't have to tell you out like right out the
I wish
gate.
I could record this sound coming out of here.
You know what I mean? Like they ain't gotta say it right out the gate. All of their business, like they ain't gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Like maybe those same pregnant women aren't looking for a father for the kids. Like maybe they just trying to fuck. You just go to your place, fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look, I feel that, bro.
Yeah, you can
But
hear
at the same time,
you can hear him.
so for myself, number one, I would like to know that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like because that's an important piece of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like that person that's a piece of you, and that person is with you forever. You know what I'm saying? For
Right.
eternity till you go into the grave. That's a piece of your life. So for you to not mention it, like I wouldn't say like off the rip, like initial, like, hey, I'm Barbara and I have like 3 kids, like or something like that.
Nah,
Like
bro,
no,
I need to know that up front.
yeah, like you ain't gotta say
It's-
it like that. You ain't gotta say it like that, but somewhere in that initial conversation realm, like you know what I'm saying? You
Do
know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
any kids?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That's how
got 7.
Cause that's
you know
Yeah, I
what I'm
got
saying? It's
2.
brought up. You know what I'm
like a
saying?
lot
And
of people wait
to a
to
degree.
have these conversations, bro. These conversations need to be had at the beginning because that shit make or break a
I
lot of
just
shit. Like that's gonna determine if I'm just trying to smash, if I'm
But
just trying to, I'm trying
so
to take a
look,
long life.
I put it like this. I put it like this. If my ideal family size, right? My ideal family size is me, my wife, and 2 to 3 kids, and you already got 2. That means I'm really limited myself to 1. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Right.
If that's my ideal family size. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't ever want to have to go get a SUV. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be in a sedan.
this is the decision.
You know, and
This is
it's
what
50,
made
so the quality's got to be crazy.
Right.
Oh
And
my god.
right. That's another thing too. But yeah, man, like it's just I really feel like a lot of stuff when dating, like you gotta be just up front. Like don't hide that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Don't
like
hide
that's like
that. Devon,
They be
that.
trying to
right?
bust
And you're
that
like,
nut.
yo,
They be
I'm looking
lying
for a wife.
just to
You're
get
like,
it.
yo, I'm looking for a wife. I want kids, all this other stuff. And
Right.
y'all like in month 3, and she says, yo, so the doctor already done told me I probably will never have kids. Like
Yeah,
that's
see,
3 months of that
that's
fucking
fucked up.
time gone.
That's disrespectful.
Well, the that's like in that
You know what
situation,
I'm
that's
saying?
probably
It's the
super
same with a dude.
embarrassing, and they don't really feel like sharing that
Right.
quite yet.
But it's the
You
same with
know,
a guy.
like it's trust. It's like trust earned. You know, like children are very precious to the woman, just like you were saying. So maybe she doesn't feel comfortable letting you meet them yet.
Oh no. I don't need to meet your kids. I should just know they exist. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm just
To me,
asking for their existence.
as
I
a
don't need
mom,
pictures. I
there's
don't need to
no
see them.
reason why I wouldn't tell anybody that I got kids.
Right.
There's
Right.
no reason at all why I would tell anybody that I do not have kids because obviously, like Smooth said, my kids is here to stay. They not going nowhere. It's not like I can put them it's not like we can play hide and seek and shit, and they can hide forever. No, my kids are always gonna be. They're always an aspect of my life. So it's like,
Uh,
why would I even hide my kids? If somebody is comfortable to hide their kids, they will lie to you about any fucking thing. That's how I feel.
Fact.
I want something like juice.
Right.
I can't even lie to you.
Maybe I should just get it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I just I bring it up more because like I have a couple friends like that. Like I have some friends that like won't tell people that they have kids right out the gate, unless like they really think they're going somewhere with this dude.
Which makes sense, but my thing is like, if somebody asks you dead flat out, do you got kids, and you say no, and you got kids,
I don't
nah,
think
you
they're
will lie
lying.
to me about anything.
Yeah, I don't think that they're lying.
Every time they
Say
talk,
They're
I
just
got
not
kids.
openly saying it.
Yeah, like it's not on their profile. They're not announcing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird to me.
I'm cool with you not
Does it
putting it
make
on your
me think?
profile, but when we have a conversation, you should let me know I am a mother.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, what you hiding? Why you hide? Like, to me, you're hiding it because it's something that's significant in your life, regardless, mother or father. That's something that you have to address every day in your life. Like, because to me, that either means you're a deadbeat or you're hiding your kids. And that if you're hiding your kids, then you're a liar off top. Like you're just a liar, like blatantly. That's me coming as from a parent standpoint. There's no reason why nobody should know
You know what I'm saying? They
that
feel like
like
Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hiding my kid from the world. I'm hiding my world from my kid.
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
feel
like I had my pregnancy like when I was bearing
then
Kason.
that's your right. That's your right.
I hid my pregnancy, obviously, but when I had him, I wasn't dating then either. I had a man like while I was pregnant. Like I was with someone. So there was no reason for me to, you get what I'm saying, even be open about anything. Obviously I wouldn't have dated if I was pregnant anyway. But my thing is like with like I hid my pregnancy just for peace because obviously like being pregnant in this day and age, just like an opinion, like just like an asshole, everybody got an opinion or whatever, and everybody want to put their 2 cents in, and that disturbs peace. But
Right.
after having your child and when you're in the dating realm,
Mm-hmm.
to me that's just something that you have to be, you gotta let it be known. Like other than that, to me you're hiding it because you're not introducing. It's not like you're introducing them. It's not like you're trying to have somebody get called mom or dad right off the bat. It's not
Right.
like, you get what I'm saying, you're moving in with this person or they're moving in with you. It's not none of it shouldn't be any of those things. It should just be a, hey, this is my life. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to,
Right.
if there's a chance that you potentially want to deal with that, then you can potentially want to deal with that. If you don't, you don't. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it
Right.
has to be. Because I don't want to date somebody for a whole year and then next thing you know, I find out they got 2 kids. The fuck is that?
Right.
I'll say
King,
this, though.
mute yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh fuck! You
he
didn't have to do that.
didn't
he
have
didn't
to
have
do.
to leave.
He,
He just
oh,
had
he,
to,
he disconnected his whole thing.
yeah.
That was the wrong way, bro. Like we wasn't trying to
No,
get you to disconnect
it's
We
just
were
yourself.
trying to
loud.
kick you.
We
Yeah,
wasn't trying to kick you out, man.
yeah. You clicked the wrong button. You disconnected your devices instead of whatchamacallit. But anyway, to continue though, till he gets back anyway. Um, I feel like man, what was I just thinking about? Man, I'm so mad. Like I be hating it. Like I be having thoughts and I freaking like just lose the thought or whatever. Um darn it. Wait. It's something Celine said that triggered it. It's something that Celine said that triggered it. Okay, there you go. All right. Now what in the world did what did Celine say? Cause it triggered it. Oh, come on. It's right there. It's right there. Anyway, somebody just say something. Celine, what did you say? Like, repeat what you said. Repeat
I
something
was
that you said.
saying, I was saying that I don't want to find out. I don't want to be dating you for a year and then find out that you got 2 kids after we've already been dating, or if
Oh shit!
you
Okay,
had,
I got
yeah,
it. So I feel like it's kind of like this though. Like if when you're dating somebody with kids, even though you're not asking that person to be like a stepfather or stepmother, you know what I'm saying? They're still falling into that role before they even get a chance to even be with you all the way. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Because once they're in that place where like y'all establishing a relationship, they're naturally just gonna fall in a position where they stepmom and stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
King, you got something?
especially if you want to live like a traditional lifestyle. If you think of having like a traditional household, they fall deep as hell into that role. Because if they're supposed to be that like the main provider for you guys for the household, then that's adding
I,
on a lot of stuff, a lot of baggage. So you got to think of
Mhm.
that child is what 5, 6, 7. You got to think of the rest of the time until that child is out of the house.
Mhm.
and I
I,
always, oh, go ahead, Lee.
well, I don't think people are like falling into the role of father. Or like I feel like the mother has to decide that they're like that's what's gonna happen, and you have to start playing that role. I feel like whenever you first meet kids, like of a woman, and like you kind of end up being like a uncle type role.
Okay.
Oh, you feel me? Like you coming in for a visit, you know, you play with the kiddos, but like Like maybe you only stay the one night and you dip out. Like that's the relationship to begin with. It's more like an uncle coming over
And
to the
see,
kiddos anyway.
And see, my thing is like I always look at it like this. Like I'm very fortunate to have like the father of my child be a really good dad. You get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't never look to another man to be the father to my children. You get what I'm saying?
That's a good point to bring up.
That's not what I would want. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously they're not going to be their father. That's not what I'm looking for. What I would look for in a guy is to be a good role model, obviously. Mm-hmm. If you're going to be around my kids.
I like that you brought that up because some people do have a good relationship with their other part, that made the soup.
Exactly. And that's because my thing is like, I would never like if he starts dating or when he starts dating and stuff, I would never like look for them to be like mom or anything like that to them. I would look for them to be like just a good role model or a good woman example to be in their life. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously, like,
I feel like that's a very healthy way to look at it versus what some other people might think.
Yeah, because it's like, my thing is, I like, even let's say he was Debbie. You get what I'm saying? Let's say like I was just a single mom or whatever. There's no reason why I should be looking for a dad for my kids. That's not goal. I should be looking for a partner that's willing to go through these steps in life with me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Knowing what I have to deal with as a mom, because my thing is they're my kids at the end of the day. I birthed them. They're my responsibility, and the other person that I had dealt with responsibility and not the other person's responsibility. But if you were to become in my life, obviously that's something that it's something that comes along with being with me. I have 2 kids, so obviously it's not just me you're taking in, me and my children. It's a package,
go ahead,
obviously.
Ask your question, bro.
Will you allow another man to discipline your kids?
Get to meet them?
No,
would
he
you allow
said
another
discipline.
man to discipline your kids? If you're in a
To
relationship
discipline my kids?
long term,
that's long term. As far as there's a certain extent to that. You get what I'm saying? That's exactly why they have their father. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, there's a.
You know, and their father's not there all the time, right?
But see, because I get where you're going with this. So my thing is like, if I have like, let's say I get married to another man besides their father, right? Mm-hmm. And we're obviously in the same household. Let's say they spend an X amount of time with me, X amount of time, whatever. Or let's say the dad's not in the picture at all, and it's just us. Obviously, at that point, dad's not in the picture. This is going to be father role. But to me, I would like, as far as like punishment, like, okay, matter of fact, this is a good example because out of both of my sons, one of them is my biological son and one of them is my stepson. I'm not his biological mother, but I'm his mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been in his life since he was little. So I'm mom. I'm all he knows as mom. So obviously I have gotten the right to be able to discipline him because I'm mom. He has no other, you get what I'm saying? Like, the situation that I'm in, I am mom. I am the person that, you get what I'm saying, like, is going to look for discipline. He's going to look for love from. He's going to look for this and the third. So in this situation, discipline is something, yes, that is granted. But my thing is, if you haven't, like, if a child is 8 years old and you're walking into their life, and that's when, you get what I'm saying, it's a certain time at which you can do that, I feel like, because it's like, I'm not going to let you whoop my child's ass. Like, no, leave that up to me. But you can tell them like
So,
you're grounded, or I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like I would
so my
allow
question is this, right?
grounding or like stuff like that, but you're not gonna put your hands
So,
on my kid.
so you two are married, right? You two are married, right? So he's paying. He's in a traditional role, right? And
Right,
your child does something that this man considers to be disrespectful in his household, right? You're
right.
telling me that man who pays for this child's life, who pays for the roof over his head, pays for the food that he eats, either with clothes, shoes, whatever you want it to be, he does not have the ability to discipline your child outside of grounding. Because it's not a lot of men who's going to take on that role and then be restricted from their ability to discipline someone who's in their own household.
Right, but there's levels to it as well. It depends on how you're disciplining the child as well, because some people deem it as
I mean specifically as like whooping. Like I mean whooping. I mean
whooping.
speaking of
I mean, to me, if you're in that child's life for an extension amount of time and you're deemed as dad, like obviously, yeah, but to me, if it all depends on the situation, because like I said, I've been in my son's life since he was a baby. So there's it depends on the situation, honestly, for me. Like I would say in the situation of a traditional role, like y'all are married, you've been in the child's life since X amount, you've been in the child's life X amount of time, yes, disciplinary action should be allowed. But it depends on like you said, if the other father is there or not, if that person is taking care of the full household or not, if you get what I'm saying, y'all have the kids full term or not, and the other dad is only getting visitation. You get what I'm saying? It all depends on like, and it also depends on how the child looks at you as well. You get what I'm saying? If the child don't call you dad, I don't feel like that is an okay action to take, because they don't need, the child doesn't even look at you in that manner. You get what I'm saying? It also depends on like how the child looks at you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what you're doing for that child. Like I said, you could have came into this child's life at 8 years old and they call you uncle whatever, even though you're married to their mama. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're like
your mama man should not be, your kid should not be calling your mama man uncle.
That would be that's kind of wild. He's
I'm
right.
just
That is
saying,
wild. Like,
should just be crazy. But like I said, it all depends on the situation, because it's not like an everyday thing that a man is just. I mean, there is a lot of situations where men take on roles for women's children as a father, but I can only speak from my standpoint, though. You get what I'm saying? Because I do have the father of my children here, and to me, it's going to be up to him. I'm not going to, you get what I'm saying? If my children needed to be disciplined by a man, they have their father that can discipline them. Now, if my children are disrespecting my significant other, I'm not going to allow, that's just me. I'm not going to allow him. Hi, Alan.
What's up,
But
Al?
I'm not gonna allow him to whoop my children when their father is present in their life and can discipline and whoop, or you get what I'm saying, teach them the right from wrong when you get what I'm saying, that's their father, obviously, you get what I'm saying. But if it comes down to my significant other felt disrespected and we talk about it, and this is what needs to be done, then we can come to agreement on what needs to be done in that manner. But to me, their dad is there to hand out the whoopings, not my significant other. That's just how I look at it.
So even in like a moment, like, so if something happens in a moment, you're not gonna have the time to sit down and have that conversation, because if your son throws some shit through my window, I'm gonna whip his ass. Like that's a period, you know? Because like in that moment, I'm not gonna. He broke the window. I'm not gonna be like, hey, we can talk about your son breaking my window.
Ooh.
Well, not stop breaking my window, but that's when you would come talk to the mom and the mom
Well,
whooping ass.
okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I want to talk about this. I'm late. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro.
Resonated with
Go
me.
ahead, bro.
So I'm in the middle of both of you guys. The thing is, shouldn't this be a discussion between all three parties beforehand? Because the thing is, I think anybody should be disciplined, could discipline anybody. There's a difference between discipline and a whooping.
Exactly.
So I can see what you mean about a discipline. About someone else whooping your kid, especially if the father is still in the life. But the thing is, kind of like King said, if you make it so every time your significant other or anybody else has to talk to the parent, that is wrong because that means that the kid's gonna have no respect for any other adult. And I mean, I've seen that happening too.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is too, so your significant other, it might not have to be a whooping, but he could be like, hey, you did this, you're down, without consulting you, because if he's your significant other, you're trusting him to do the right thing. But this is where you need to go beforehand and say, hey, this is how far you could go.
And that's why I'm saying, like, discipline is cool, but whooping is a whole nother category. Like, I'm cool with you saying something and you get what I'm saying, or if they grabbing at your water and you tap their hand or something, cool, but like a whole ass whooping is a whole nother category.
So
you get what I'm saying?
I got a question. So for the scenario at hand for breaking the window, so a good old smack across the back of the head is good enough. Like yo, what is you doing? Like, is that too much? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, to me, I feel like it's up to that parent to give that type of discipline. I mean, like a tap, okay, whatever. But to me, like, I would never, if I was in a relationship and a guy had his kids and they break something or whatever, I'm gonna be very upset to the point to where if I dish out this whooping, this not my kid. I'm gonna be whooping they ass. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna whoop they ass with all bad intentions because this not my kid. You get what I'm saying? Like,
That's not bad intentions, though. That's not.
No, but it's not bad intention. It's just, my thing is, like, at the end of the day, like, when you think about it, that's what you have to think about as a parent. Like, when you have other people around your children, you get what I'm saying? Like, shit happens.
So you're saying. So my thing is this, like, you're saying that your significant other doesn't love you and that child enough to not go crazy on that child, like to have like some level of restraint to where they actually care about the child. Like, okay, like this is enough so you know that this is not okay, but not too much to where it's like, yo, you over there like, hey, bro, like you out of line. Like this is not
right. But that's what I'm saying. Some people can take it far without realizing they're taking it far.
Well,
you get what
even
I'm saying?
parents can take it too far. So and
exactly,
because I'll put it this way, because Smooth knows my friend Michelle. I am pretty much, for all intents and purposes, I'm that kid's other father. Right?
Yeah.
So pretty much, she leaves it to me to say, hey, as far as you need to go or what you need to do is what you need to do. And the scary thing about it is that kid respects me more than his own mother and father.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, but the thing is, I have free reign, and she knows that. So if I need to whoop his ass, I can whoop his ass. If I need to sit him down, I need to sit him down. And I think so, but I understand where you're coming from, because you know yourself. And I get that, and I think you hit it on the head, because you're saying, in your situation, I'm not gonna let anybody else do this. But I think Smooth and King, they're trying to say that, and everybody's different, and it could be allowed, and that you should trust somebody else. If you're letting them in your life, you need to trust them to do the right thing. But that's what I'm saying. Especially if the father's still involved, all three parties need to be involved and say, hey, this is what you can and cannot do.
Exactly.
Because the issue is, whereas I've seen it too, where a kid becomes a little shit for the longest time, and he doesn't want to respect any other adult, and then he plays the parents against each other too, because then it's like, oh, you can't touch me, you can't do this, there's no repercussions, and it gets really ugly.
Like, I've seen a scenario where the stepdad disciplined the child, and then the child went and told the actual dad, and now outside their house, you know what I'm saying, the stepdad and the dad is outside scrapping.
I mean, he
What
can't be
was
me,
the
so I really don't care.
Huh?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it means because Alex was trying to do the same thing because he's like, oh, why are you do blah blah like that too? But the thing is because kids are smart, and the thing is too is that they'll put you against each other, and that means if that kid's willing to do that between the dad and the stepdad, the kids gonna do that with the mom and the dad. So right there, that is just disjointed. Which means, and that's why I always tell Alex, if you have an issue with anything freaking like that too, because I'll tell you everything. You come to me or you come to his mom, you talk to us, we'll talk about it outside, not in front of the kid. Because the kid needs to know that we're all on the same page.
Yeah, united front. Yep.
But like,
and that's why I'm like, it's a trust thing too, because my thing is like, obviously that conversation happens when you've been with somebody for a while, they've been around your kids, you get what I'm saying? But like out the gate, like dating somebody new or like, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend or whatever, that even like a year, like that's not enough for me. Like,
well, yeah, but
it's a trust thing.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
though,
go.
like,
I'll see you guys later. But I gotta
Fine,
dip out.
Totally.
Peace,
Thanks for
guys.
coming through.
Absolutely,
All right,
I enjoy this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, no, but I think I do get you, Celine, but I think that's one as you have to start having that conversation as soon as your significant other starts interacting with your kid.
with their kids, yeah.
And
that's the thing. Like, I'm not introducing nobody to my kids.
No,
within a specific time frame. So it's like I'll be like,
No, I totally get that, but that's why I'm saying like as soon as that person starts meeting your kid, that's when you have to have that conversation with the dude, and then also with your kid. I think you're on top of your crap anyway. So this is not about when I say you, I don't mean you per se. I just mean
no
in that situation
in general.
Because I think that's what. That's what Michelle and I did, because as soon as I was around Sebastian and as soon as we were doing things, it was okay, this is your role, okay, and then it's like, okay, if you're going to be a father figure in his life, this is what you need to do. But now it's good because we have the ultimate trust, because like last year I took him to Missouri, you know, just me and him, you know, last weekend, because his dad didn't go through, him and I we went up to San Francisco, you know, and it was but and then she knew, so she doesn't have to call every 5 seconds of, you know, of what's going on. And then it's also like, if he calls like, Alan did this, blah blah blah, Alan, what happened, you know, well, let's go do this. But she also knows that she doesn't have to make those calls either, though, because I get what you're saying, I earned that, but we started that as soon as I met her kid in 2016. That's when we started the process.
And that's what I'm saying, like, just with my stepson, like, I mean, that's my kid, that's my baby, like, he can't, like, I'm literally mom, so it's like there's no counterparty. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a counterparty in my situation. And my thing is, like, I'm the only one that he knows. So it's like, in that situation, like, obviously that, like, he lives with me when I go to Nebraska, like, all types of stuff.
But
so
if there was, would that change it, or would you still do the same thing?
If there was, obviously that would be a conversation that we all would need to, you get what I'm saying, have. I'm one that want to, I know, like, some people have boundaries, you get what I'm saying? And obviously it's not my kid, so I can't, you get what I'm saying? That. If you have those boundaries, then yes, but obviously we'll have to get to a point to where, you get what I'm saying? Like,
look, what I meant by, if there was, say, like, everything's the same, just the mom is more in the picture, but he's still with you all the time. He's still, you know, he's still with you. Like, just like now, just, you know, you see his mom once every 3 months. Then,
well, it would still be the same way that it is now.
All right, bro. Hold on, wait. What's up, bro?
Oh.
So when y'all did the podcast next, I'm gonna be actually in a room.
Yeah.
So hey, definitely, like, let me know. I should be available. I'll be on leave for the next 3 weeks. So just hit me up.
Okay.
Let me know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
take care.
Nice to
Y'all be
meet
safe.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Sorry I was late.
You too, man.
Good meeting you. No, I already know him. I don't know why I said good meeting you. I already know this man. Like,
I'm
oh
dead.
man. Okay,
No.
okay,
It seems like
okay.
Selena and I are on the same page.
Yeah,
We are just
y'all
talking.
on
Yeah.
the same. Okay, so let's. Okay, all right. So cool. Because at this point we kind of going in circles. Everybody's made their
Oh
point.
yeah.
Everybody,
No, I'm just
everybody's
asking
making
it.
sense.
No,
Everybody's
I
making.
came late, so I'm playing catch up, but I'm saying like her point of view. So that's why.
Right. Oh yeah. I get it. I just don't want it to go on too long. Like, and we just stay on the same thing.
That's why it was my final question. I'm saying if the mom was there, but she was still doing anything, but I think she already said it. She's like, I'll probably have to have a new conversation, but she kind of said everybody said the same. So we know she's not inflexible. She has her, hey, I'm doing this shit.
Okay.
She's like me. She's like, shit's doing my way. It's going down.
Okay.
All right. So,
I'm the mama. No.
okay,
Hey, I feel
now,
that's the one thing too, because like freaking like I met the babysitter like that too, and she's like, this is his dad's number, and they're like, and this is his Rose dad's number, and they gave me my number, and that's how it is for school and everything too. So
that's so bad.
well, no, because it's like which it's available.
Bio, I would feel so like done, like because I'm that trash.
Well, no, because it's kind of like what the insulin situation. My situation's the same too, where it's like if the best ability is availability, and the thing is, if you're not available, and then and you're not saying, because that's the thing, because even Sebastian the other day, I got done with school early.
Well,
and
you're
I'm
preaching.
like, yeah, and so and it's simple things that the kids know. So I'm like, hey, buddy, do you want to come over and go swimming? The other day when I had the day off, I'm like, hey man, I'm doing this. Like, do you want to go to Knott's Berry Farm? Do you want to go do things? And like kids notice that. And then when he noticed that his actual dad doesn't do that, and the thing is, and the sad thing is that they have a court order, and his dad, and then like last weekend, remember, because it was his dad's weekend, and then his dad was like, you know what, I don't want him. Pretty much, because he's like, I'm doing the court, I don't want to feel pressure by the court order, because he didn't even know where I was going. And that's what I mean by respect. He's like, well, I don't want to go with my dad. So I'm like, okay, your mom's busy, so you have to go with me. Where are we going? We're going up north. He's like, okay, hop in the car, let's go. Like, he didn't even know that we're going to an amusement park, but that's the thing. But kids see that, because they're like, if I wanted and someone wants to spend time with me, and this is what I want, and this is what they're going to do with me, I'm all in. And that's what I meant by the respect thing and everything too. But Selena and I were on the same page, so I think Selena and I, we could definitely co-parent. So if there's a kid somewhere out like that too, we need to adopt. Selena and I we're like this.
Yeah, no, literally.
Okay. KJ would be furious right now. He would be furious.
He would be back. Look, he told Lee. Lee was like, yeah, Celine, obviously she's attractive. KJ's like, back off. KJ is fucking hilarious.
Man,
He's like, obviously, I wouldn't date a woman with kids besides Celine, and then just continues casually, like.
Right.
But
no, see,
yeah.
but I think it's also Celine knows like good people too. So I think the thing is too, which is what will make Celine's thing more complicated, because she'll date a good person and if her kid gets attached, the person will still be in the kid's life, which that could create issues for the future too. But Celine, she gets good people, and then KJ and I will be out in the street fighting over Celine's love. See, he'll be fighting over Celine's love. I'll be fighting for the love of her kids. So I'm like, no, I'm attached to those kids.
Y'all on this pod is like funny.
Hashtag it's just Celine.
Oh man, wow!
I love it here. I love it here.
You can have a dating show. Like, you've been having a dating show.
At this point, look. I think I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna get on live, and we're gonna I'm gonna have like people fill out applications. I'm gonna get on live.
Well, maybe moderator.
And we're gonna do 2 to 3 at a time, and the guys will just we're gonna ask all of them questions. And no, that's what. Hey, I think you just started something.
I love it. I'm all for that. Okay. If you need a moderator, you need someone to website for applications, I got this.
Dude, I just want to be the guy that roasts the people that's attempting to date you. Like, I just want to roast them. That's it.
You gotta do reaction videos, my guy.
I just want to do commentary and just roast them. Like what does this dude think he's doing, man? Celine not feeling that man at all, man. He old bald headed.
I ain't gonna lie, I have a kid limit too.
No, I definitely do like it, and because I think it's different once you see it too. Because I know, and
Yeah.
talking with Michelle and what she says too, and I know it's partly like knowing your kid and knowing how it is, but it's also knowing like with me because I have a friend, which sorry, I know an acquaintance. I don't think we're friends anymore. Her name's Yvonne, but she has 3 kids from three different baby daddies. So I'm like,
Yeah. See, that's
nah.
too much.
Yeah, and then it's funny
That's too
because
much.
I have a really good friend, which I'm not going to say her name, but it's like, but her husband was kind of like worried about it too, and but we're so close, her and I. I'm like, no, man, like you're broken goods, and I had to explain that to her. I'm like, why would I put myself in that situation where you have kids from 3 different baby daddies, you know? So now I'll be with you on that one, and she's awesome person. She is cute. She's beautiful. She's a good person. She's the kind of person where you want her to be your best friend, you know, because she cares about people that much. But it's like, I know like her one ex is freaking crazy. You know, I don't know how this one is, but I'm like, no, I'm like, you're broken goods because I'm not putting myself in that position.
Okay.
That's my limit.
Wait. Like you just so casually just name dropping. Like,
No, her, I didn't name drop. No, the first one I name drop. Her, I didn't name drop.
Okay. Because I was like, I thought that. Okay.
No, I said her. I'm not gonna. No, I said she's like
Looking like a tennis ball
like,
up over there.
No, she's awesome. But I'm saying like
I look
her,
like an
though.
8-ball. You look like a tennis ball, Celine.
Yeah, no, literally. I think I look like more like an egg. I think yours is more round. You give more like honeydew melon vibes, and I give egg vibes.
No, but I did want to say,
that's all I'm saying.
I did want to segue to another topic real quick though. So,
hair.
Miami though, like y'all ready? Like y'all ready?
I'm ready, yo. Okay, so I told them earlier. I already ordered the drunk cards you see on Instagram, where like the post it goes drink your whole drink or like inbox your ex's current significant other. Like, oh, we turning it up. We're gonna have some fun, like in the house, outside the house. It's gonna be like a blast.
Bro, it has mood, it has lights, it has mood lights.
Yeah, he showed me that. I got excited. I'm not going to be there like in that room, and I'm excited because I just know I was talking to Kev about it. I'm coming out from Charlotte, so I'm doing Charlotte, Orlando, and then over to Miami. So I'm gonna have this freaking adventure. But before I was like, nah, Orlando's gonna be like the best part. Now I'm like, nah, Miami's about to turn up. So like,
we're gonna have a good
excited.
time.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hang out with you guys.
Like we are solidified. Tickets is bought. Like this is so solid. Like
Yeah.
I love
You didn't think it was gonna fall through like this, did you?
Nah, I really didn't. I was like, man, like this. Something's gonna go sideways, bro.
See, I didn't, which is why I was like, you know what? I'm still doing my work stuff on the way up to there, and I'll just stay over here. So because I told Smooth that's exactly why, because everybody was doing this, and then people like they weren't like they couldn't decide on certain things, and people they were throwing out demands and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I'll be there because I just got my hotel. So here you go, guys.
All I know is that master bedroom though. I'm gonna switch some lights.
I'm telling you. Hey, remember, they gotta all remember. I get first pick since KJ isn't coming, and Alan, you're gonna be like.
I know. No, I said
he actually isn't staying there. That's the crazy
right.
part.
I was like, you're gonna be like off in the wherever.
Be on the beach. I got it. I'm gonna be recording some shit too, just for some B-reel. It's gonna go through all you guys first because I'm not that asshole, but like, oh, there's
yo, I ain't gonna lie. The night that we go to Miami, we all might just have to crash on your floor, man. Cause I don't think anybody is gonna be like alive to even want to Uber back to the fucking house. Like,
yeah,
that just makes sense.
I always be wanting to go back to the crib. Because like, I be on a different type of time. Like, I'll be on a different type of time. I'm just leave it there. Like,
we should definitely like
I'm trying to
talk
go back
about
to
this after.
So I can. I'm trying to get right. Like that's why I always be like, hey, yo, we going back to the crib. Otherwise, I don't know what you say. Nah, that's really what I be on though. I'm just gonna keep it a
He wants the pictures.
yes, duh. Like that's what time I be on. Like I'm like, hey, okay, everybody staying here. All right, hey, come, we leaving.
No. I am saving myself for Celine. So I'm
No,
gonna
that's
be like,
fine. You can do whatever you want to do, bro.
nah, you trying to get me
All
killed
I'm
by
saying
KJ?
KJ's gonna be so fucking bad.
That's his fault. He could have came. I'm like, bro, come on.
He trying to get
Come
a
on,
house.
Yeah, he like,
Yeah,
I
he's
gotta
trying
buy
to
this.
build a future for him and Celine. You can't fault the man for doing that. No, he has
I feel
to
it.
convince her to move out there with him and all this other stuff. I don't think it's gonna happen because
See, you
I
gotta
think
secure the girl first, man. Then you get the house. Like you can't get the house, then try and secure the woman after. You're gonna end up with somebody else in the house after that.
I ain't gonna lie, he's a step behind by not coming to Miami, man. This is the first meet. He missing it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you guys don't know, but I'm all up in Celine's DMs. Just she hasn't responded yet, but one day she will.
Oh my god, I hate him so much. Y'all, he's not in my DMs, I promise.
Oh god.
I don't think. Look, I
think she's more of a Cali girl anyway, too. But she's secured out there. We could be, a power couple. Get flights. She's out of here on the beach doing her modeling things, selling.
It's crazy. A lot of people think I'm from California.
See, look at this. See, we're just
for some reason. People are like, "Where are you from, California?" And I'm like, "No, Nebraska."
See,
and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Dun dun dun.
No match.
No, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm excited. Well, this was a good one. I liked it.
Yeah, this is a good little pod, good little episode. Okay, so next time you see us, so look, like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Now listen though, next time you see us, this video, you're gonna be watching it like after the fact. So you're gonna see this on Sunday, and we're gonna record next Sunday, but this video is gonna go up on Sunday. Like they're gonna get some clips today and tomorrow. Like they're gonna get clips of the other ones today and tomorrow. I was supposed to already finish those off, but I got busy, so that just is what it is. But they're gonna get those. They're gonna get those. I'm trying to think as far as schedule. So next, also the weekend after that one, right? So the weekend after next weekend, I'm not going to be there. But I'm going to let Alan and Kev, you know what I'm saying, get y'all together, and y'all gonna do the pod without me. I'm not going to be here, because I gotta get back home.
We are gonna be arguing.
No, we're
not. That's fine. That's gonna be interesting. We're going to. You guys are going to pre-record that though. We're not going to live. We're going to.
All right, here we go, guys. This is Homeroom with Smooth without Smooth. So behind door number 1, I'm gonna bring him up on there too. I'm like, tell me why you love Celine and why she should be with you.
Oh yeah, that's
Alan is funny. KJ is gonna pop up in Miami oh, so you thought
right.
Hey, I thought y'all was gonna do this without me, huh?
Right. Man, it's gonna, look, if anybody else show up, it's gonna get really weird because somebody's sleeping on the couch. Like on me. It's gonna get mad weird. Cause we already got 7 people, 5 bedrooms. We got more than enough beds though, you know what I'm saying, to make stuff shake. But yeah, people gotta figure it out, get in where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
go back and look at the Airbnb again.
I'm confused. Hey, we'll have the rest of this conversation later. We're not gonna bore y'all with these details. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get them out of here. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for y'all watching. We out.